America runs on hardworking auto pros. And for the past 100 years, NAPA has been right there with them, keeping their businesses strong and their customers on the road. I'm Kevin Linger, and this is Auto Pros on the Road. We're traveling coast to coast, visiting 50 NAPA Auto Care Centers and 50 NAPA Auto Parts stores. Each stop has a story to tell, all about passion, family, and the drive to keep moving forward. So buckle up, because today we're headed to Baltimore to meet with Bill Taylor, owner of Framerite Automotive Service, a staple in the community for over 70 years.
Welcome to Framerite Automotive. My name is Bill Taylor. I'm the owner. I'm a third generation. We've been in business here for 71 years. My grandfather started the business in 1954 with a partner. My father bought the business with a partner, and now it's my wife, Debbie, and I are the owners. We have the fourth generation over in the office over there, so we hope to continue on for at least another 25, 30 years after we retire. We have a lot of history here too. We have some actual pictures from this building from 1919. You can see where the gasoline is actually being put in below the windshield, which the gasoline back in those days didn't have fuel pumps, it just ran down into the engine. If you look at the picture, you can see there's one farmhouse and the rest is farmland compared to what it is nowadays. My grandfather used to work at City Chevrolet downtown in Maryland and Mount Royal in Baltimore City. That's him in 1941 sitting on the bumper right here. It's really interesting. You look at some of the old signs where it talks about servicing your starter regularly. Could you imagine doing that nowadays? Through the years, it was always very important to me to be sponsor little leagues and other organizations that I remember playing baseball for when I grew up. I knew what the sponsor's name was, but I didn't know what the team's name was. So being a sponsorship for baseball in Parkville and Hamilton in the area was very important. We also are a Brakes for Breast shop. Every October, we give free brake pads away with the help of NAPA, who gives us the pads, and we donate 10% to 15% of the total bill to the Cleveland Clinic for breast cancer research. We also help with our veterans. We make donations to veterans organizations to help them deal with PTSD and the things that they've honorably done for us through the years. Back in August of 22, we actually had a storm rip the roof off of our building. This, where we're standing right now, was about 1.5 feet of water. It flooded the whole shop. We were out of business for 6 months. We had a lot of support. We had great insurance. NAPA supported us through the whole thing, and we redid everything to make it look more like a professional office. We have a 2-stage counter now with our logo, granite countertops, to make it look like a real professional office. And it's our gold certified when we became in 2020 with NAPA, which is very important to us because it gives us that 3-year, 36,000-mile warranty nationwide. As a selling feature to customers, when you can tell them that hey, no matter where you're at, we have you covered. We also do frame repair. This is a frame rack for straightening frames that's actually in the ground there. We don't do too much anymore. We do more rust restoration compared to doing straightening frames anymore. So you can see, but we still get some collision. You can see by these cars here. It got hit in the rear there. You can see up in here, this is all torn out up in here. We still get them. And this is Art. This is one of our A-techs here. Art's been with us for about 2 years. Back in 1954, my grandfather and his partner, Charlie Roars, started an undercar business where they did a lot of frame repair, replacing frames and things of that nature. But that's where the name Framerite came from. One of the most rewarding things about being a business owner through the years, I think, is the relationships with your customers. I have customers that are still coming to me that from 1988, when I first started in my own business, I now see kids that used to bring me their bikes to put air in their tires when they were little, now bringing their cars to me. So, and me to be called Mr. Bill, and to see their children, it's really something through the years. It's so rewarding to have that relationship that's constant like that, even with your parents. We're in the relationship business. Is what I tell my techs when we're doing interviews, or my service writers or service manager, that the technician takes care of the car takes, we take care of the technician, and the car takes care of the customer. So it's a big circle that we have to go to be successful in this business, because there's lots of other shops and opportunities anywhere. So if you don't take care of the customer, there really is nothing else. I learned how to fix cars. I didn't learn how to run a business. So I've been involved with some organizations that helped me learn the business side. So as I learned the business side, it's also important to me to have my people learn their job. The biggest thing that I'd probably say that if I would have known years ago is to learn your numbers, learn the business side, and have good people run your shop for you and work on your business, not in your business. There's lots of days I leave early to go pick up my grandson. The last 2 years I've coached a baseball team. Without having good people to run my shop, I would never be able to get out of here. So once I got training, once I got that education and realized that I could bring people in to run my shop for me and be successful, that was a game changer.